Consciousness, according to Greenbear, is not a property limited to the human brain but rather a vast framework that unites all things in a cosmic dance of energy and interconnectedness. Imagine your consciousness as a unique spark in an immense ocean of lights, each one influenced and connected to the others. This shared energetic field is so sensitive that the words, thoughts, and intentions we emit do not vanish into the void. They generate waves, subtle movements that ripple through the entire network. When someone criticizes you or tries to destabilize you emotionally, they are not acting solely on you but on this conscious web that connects us all. The waves of energy they produce may impact you, but the key lies not in avoiding them but in learning to flow with them. Your ability to interpret, redirect, and remain rooted in your essence will determine whether these waves unbalance you or whether you find in them a force to strengthen yourself. Understanding this dynamic not only transforms the way you experience external conflicts but also opens the door to a deeper understanding of your place in this interconnected universe. Now, visualize a whirlwind of emotions around you, like a vortex of energy carrying criticism, opinions, and external negativity. Every word, every glance, or gesture seems to envelop your mind, agitating it like dry leaves caught in an uncontrollable gust. Yet, in the midst of that whirlwind, an inner refuge emerges, a serene and unshakable space where the external chaos loses its power. This place is neither an illusion nor an unattainable dream, it is a reality you can build within yourself. It is your anchor, your sanctuary, and the key to accessing it lies in discovering the depths of true spiritual immunity, a state where the soul finds peace even in the fiercest storms. Most people go through life caught in a constant emotional ebb and flow. Every word they hear, every unexpected gesture, every daily obstacle acts as an invisible current that shakes them and pulls them away from their inner balance. This emotional fragility is no coincidence but the reflection of a world that has conditioned us to look outward for approval and meaning. Instead of exploring our true essence, we dive into an ocean of external expectations. Social media magnifies our inner doubts, the frantic pace of life disconnects us from introspection, and societal norms shape us to conform to an image that doesn't always reflect who we truly are. For those who feel more deeply, this environment can become a monumental challenge, like trying to maintain balance on a stormy sea. Spiritual souls live with heightened sensitivity, connected to a more expansive perception of existence. Where others see simple coincidences, you decipher messages from the universe. What for many is just a passing annoyance may be, for you, an opportunity to reflect and grow. This emotional intensity is not a burden but a gift, a reminder that you are in tune with a higher truth, a constant call to deepen your connection with the essential and recognize the lessons each experience brings. This sensitivity, which allows us to perceive life's most exquisite subtleties, can be both a gift and a challenge. Like a crystal that reflects the purest light but can also shatter under excessive pressure, our connection with the energies around us demands the development of inner strength. Without this mastery, every discord in life's symphony may resonate within us disproportionately, causing us to lose balance. True awakening occurs when we understand that control does not lie in the external forces surrounding us but in mastering our own perception and response. It is a revealing moment when we discern that the influence of circumstances is proportional to the power we grant them. This process is not a fixed destination but a constant journey toward the expansion of our consciousness. Each time something or someone tries to unbalance us, we do not face a threat but an invitation to grow. In those moments of challenge, a unique opportunity arises. We can either fall into the inertia of reaction or consciously choose our response. Reacting means allowing our emotions to control us, leaving us at the mercy of impulses. Responding, on the other hand, involves pausing, breathing, and creating an inner space where consciousness takes the reins. That moment between stimulus and action is the threshold where our true freedom resides, the turning point that transforms every experience into a step toward emotional fulfillment. On this path to full consciousness, these three states are not just stages but mirrors reflecting our inner growth. The state of the conscious victim is a moment of revelation, where, for the first time, we confront our vulnerability and the patterns that have conditioned us. It is an initial awakening full of contrasts, where we begin to realize that change is necessary but still feel the weight of past habits. Like a navigator discovering a compass but not yet knowing the direction, this state invites us to look inward with courage, even if we don't yet know exactly how to proceed. In the state of the spiritual warrior, awakening gains strength. We are no longer mere observers of our lives, we become conscious architects of our reality. Here, adversities cease to be perceived as enemies and transform into trainers preparing us to strengthen our spirit. We learn to establish clear boundaries, not through confrontation but through self-love and the protection of our energy. This is the moment when we understand that every challenge is a training ground for our resilience, and every act of firmness is a step toward our inner sovereignty. Finally, in the state of the conscious master, the journey becomes a fluid dance with life. Struggles and resistances give way to a profound understanding. Everything that happens has a purpose in our growth. This state is not one of passivity but of alignment with the universal flow. Here, we develop the ability to move gracefully through experiences without allowing our inner peace to be disturbed. It is the moment when wisdom becomes our guide, and we realize that true strength lies in conscious flexibility, in the ability to adapt without losing our essence. This state is not only an achievement but also a continuous return to our purest connection with the universe. To incorporate this wisdom into our daily lives, it is essential to rely on simple yet profoundly transformative practices. Conscious detachment emerges as our first tool. This does not seek to distance us from emotions or human experiences but to teach us to view them from a higher perspective. When someone hurls hurtful words at us, or a situation challenges us, we can pause and ask ourselves, what part of me needs to grow through this experience? This shift in focus allows us to release emotional weight and see the moment as a silent teacher guiding us toward understanding. Inner silence becomes the space where this transformation takes place. It does not require elaborate ceremonies or long spiritual retreats. Just a few minutes at dawn can be enough to reconnect with our essence. In this sanctuary of stillness, we strengthen our ability to remain unshaken amidst external chaos. Each conscious breath is like a repetition in a spiritual gym, building an inner muscle that supports us when facing life's emotional storms. True practice lies in the details of daily life, where every seemingly insignificant situation hides an opportunity for our evolution. Consider the stress of daily traffic, the honking horns hammering your patience, the enveloping heat, and the waves of frustration hanging in the air. This moment, far from being an obstacle, is fertile ground for your conscious training. While others succumb to discomfort, you choose to respond from your center. Each deep breath amidst the tension becomes an anchor of serenity. This seemingly small act transforms traffic into a stage for your growth, proving that even in the most chaotic moments, you can be a beacon of calm and balance. True spiritual alchemy occurs when we stop seeing challenges as interruptions and recognize them as opportunities for growth. Imagine a difficult conversation with a loved one becoming the perfect stage to practice patience and compassion. Instead of absorbing negative energy, you choose to observe how the situation reflects something within you that needs attention. What once destabilized you now becomes a tool for healing your insecurities and strengthening yourself. This process is not simply thinking positively but a profound transformation of how you interact with reality. A conflict at work, for instance, can teach you to set healthy boundaries and communicate from a place of respect and authenticity. In every challenging experience, there is a hidden lesson, an invitation to practice conscious detachment. This does not mean avoiding pain but moving through it with full awareness, allowing each moment to refine and elevate you. This act of letting go is not about giving up but about opening up to greater clarity and purpose. For nothing external to have power over you, you must remember that your strength does not depend on controlling the world around you but on cultivating your inner center. The peace you seek is not found in changing circumstances but in changing how you experience them. This understanding is the key that frees you, the starting point for building a life of true spiritual harmony. And this journey begins here and now. You don't need to wait for ideal conditions or feel fully prepared. Spiritual immunity is not a distant destination but a daily practice, a constant choice to respond from calmness and not from fear. With every step you take, every conscious breath, you strengthen the inner world that truly matters. And if you've made it this far, hold this phrase close to your heart: you don't need to transform the external world because the change that truly matters begins within you. That is the true awakening. Thank you for sharing this space with us. May peace and clarity always accompany you, and remember, stay aligned with your essence.